never believed Erica would go this far. It's as if she wants to see me break apart piece by piece emotionally." Many admirers were struck by the sensitivity in her voice, and they filled social media with words of encouragement and support. This disclosure also increased pressure on Erica, who denied participation but received criticism for the invasion of privacy. The media frenzy reached new heights when a tabloid released a report saying that Erica attempted to meddle with Yandy and Mendeecees' marriage by circulating false stories, attempting to get close to Mendeecees behind Yandy's back. The report used anonymous sources and claimed Erica took screenshots of SNS messages, but none were independently confirmed. He replied by threatening legal action against the newspaper, calling the story defamatory and unfounded. A legal threat prompted a new chapter in the conflict, with attorneys becoming involved and both parties preparing for a public tea. Aficionados watched in astonishment as a confrontation went beyond social media and reality TV. The argument evolved into a full-blown public controversy, with memes, response videos, and fan theories filled every medium, transforming the rivalry into a viral phenomenon. Some followers complimented Yandy for her bravery to speak up, and others respected Erica's perseverance in battling allegations. The drama exceeded conventional realism to issues, including the themes of trust, betrayal, friendship, and family connected powerfully with. Despite the pandemonium, this link kept the narrative topical and hotly debated for weeks. Unforeseen partnerships developed a few reality stars who were not directly engaged. Paying out to both Yandy and Erica, giving support and assistance on dealing with the emotional toll of one famous and influencer who has encountered a similar public perspective, released a poignant statement advocating healing and understanding. "Sometimes the agony behind the scenes is too much for the cameras to reveal," they wrote. "I hope both ladies find peace, can go beyond this." These moments of unity gave a ray of optimism among the intense struggle and the drama. As events developed, the implications on Yandy and Erica's professional life became clear. Endorsement deals and media possibilities started to change based on popular reaction. Brands distanced themselves to avoid controversy, whilst others embraced the increased attention as an opportunity. The women's publicists labored hard to manage damage control, draft statements, and organize strategies. The stakes have shifted from personal complaints to commercial and professional survival, adding additional dimensions of adding tension to an already dangerous scenario. Mendeecees remained a prominent player but maintained a low profile. He periodically posted cryptic things like family loyalty and strength while avoiding explicitly addressing. According to insiders of the fight, he was more concerned with repairing ties and protecting his children from the consequences. However, whispers continued of secret meetings with both ladies and attempts to broker peace behind closed doors. Fans, some speculated on his genuine thoughts, thinking he was the only one who could truly stop the fight, while others worried whether he had the capacity to do so. But when it seems the dispute could approach a breaking point, a startling surprise adding a further layer of intricacy, an anonymous source claimed to have proof of a concealed communication between Erica and a third party seeking to manipulate the situation for personal benefit. This disclosure created shockwaves across the fan community and rekindled arguments about who was really behind the scenes pulling the strings. Some felt it was a planned effort to alter public opinion, while others regarded it as a desperate maneuver. This disclosure resulted in a rush of additional allegations and counter-accusations. Claims Yandy supporters took advantage of the situation to portray Erica as schemer, utilizing the feud to push her own agenda. Erica's supporters shot back, labeling the drama escalated into a convoluted web of falsified claims and contradictions in the source of the tale. Intrigue, deception, and manipulation grabbed listeners and made the tale with these twists. It seems more like a high-stakes movie than real-life gossip. Both ladies battled with the emotional toll of the public conflict. Interviews released showed Yandy breaking down in Erica's tears, as well as her irritation and tiredness, conveyed that constant scrutiny, and fans rallied behind them and shared how internet abuse had harmed their mental health. offers of support, appealing for compassion, and understanding these times of vulnerability reminded. Regardless of the disagreement between Yandy, everyone behind the headlines were genuine individuals experiencing tremendous suffering. And Erica showed, said an insider. He loves his family, but does not want to get drawn further into the drama. This intricate dynamic just adds layers to an already fans who carefully followed the tale saw that the turmoil also impacted Yandy's children. In one poignant moment shared on social media, Yandy comforted her youngest kid, who was unhappy after hearing cruel remarks about their family. "It's heartbreaking to see how much this has hurt the kids," stated a family friend. Yandy has done her utmost to protect them, but the harm is real. This view into the personal consequences made the tale much more poignant and relevant for viewers, empathizing with the family's struggle as several heated encounters happened off camera. One in particular, witnesses recall the heated confrontation that occurred at a charity function attended by both Yandy and Erica. A disagreement that swiftly escalated with loud voices and pointed accusations. According to a source at the event, everyone could sense the tension when Yandy called out Erica in front of a crowd and accused her of hurting her family. Erica didn't back down, and things quickly became nasty. To intervene to separate the two before things went violent, demonstrating how deep the enmity had gone despite in a rare private time, the anger and insecurity showed. Erica admits to feeling offended by Yandy's public outbursts, but said she never meant it to damage anybody. "I'm tired of being presented as the villain," she added. There's so much more going on behind the scenes. That others don't notice. This confession inspired pity from some admirers, while others remained doubtful, thinking it to be a deliberate attempt to earn public favor. During all the tumult, the reality TV world watched intently. Knowing that this rivalry might affect everything, producers and cast members started secretly picking sides, supporting Yandy's accusations and preserving Erica's image. This split produced an unsettling environment on making shooting difficult and creating worries about the show's future. Sources hinted at probable casting changes or plot rewrites to meet the developing tensions. But Yandy continued to employ her opportunity to give her side of the story by releasing emotive videos and texts that revealed more about her sorrow. In one video, she broke down in tears while detailing how treachery by someone she trusted had damaged her sense of security. "This isn't only about reality too," she added. "It's about safeguarding my family and my peace of mind." Her transparency connected with many admirers, who complimented her for coming up despite the dangers Erica took. On the other hand, she used a more strategic approach, focusing on controlling the narrative by engaging her fans personally and preparing public appearances that displayed her confident and controlled side. She looked to several podcasts and interviews, denying the claims and portraying herself as the victim of a smear campaign. The deliberate media effort attempted to rehabilitate her image and mobilize her support base. During the tumult, amid the personal insults and public skirmishes, doubts emerged regarding what had triggered this rivalry. Some say it started with envy and rivalry for the limelight, while others feel it went far deeper. Treachery, including family secrets and broken pledges. Unnamed sources suggested of a probable love triangle. Business betrayal. Despite specifics remain murky, these speculations kept the tale alive and continuously expanding, keeping fans up to date on every new revelation. As this gripping drama developed, the families involved found themselves split and strained. Relatives took sides. Friendships were challenged and affiliations moved. One family, a member was cited as stating, "It's terrible to see. We want peace, but the pain is too deep right now." Everyone is walking on eggshells because of the emotional toll. Involvement was evident, demonstrating that beneath the cameras and scripting, genuine anguish. Conflict was unfolding behind closed doors. At the core of this story is the war for truth and control. Yandy and Erica are battling not just for their reputations, but for the future of their families and jobs. The stakes has never been greater, and with each new discovery, the drama increases. Viewers are left wondering how much more will be revealed and if reconciliation is even possible after. With such a dramatic and unpleasant consequence, the live event was just the beginning. Since then, the tale has unfolded. The show's future was addressed, with some believing that the rivalry may lead to big cast shakeups, or perhaps the show's leaked phone conversation between Yandy and Yandy confessed her greatest anxieties during a chat with a close friend who emerged online. Frustrated, indicating how deceived and devastated she felt, she remarked, "No signs of finishing. Every new development appeared to inflict fresh wounds and widen the rift between supporters. Stay hooked to every update, hoping for a conclusion, but knowing that the drama never actually ends." The narrative had become a drama of unexpected twists and emotional breakdowns. High stakes that threatened to keep unraveling for months to come as the drama between Yandy and Erica. As the story progressed, more information emerged, adding to the intrigue and keeping viewers captivated to their televisions. Rumors spread that the two ladies were previously close friends who shared secrets and supported one another. Sources said that something occurred to entirely fracture the link, but no one. Erica felt deceived when it was disclosed by insiders. She thought Yandy had communicated sensitive information about her with others, especially males, which was considered betrayal. Erica allegedly approached Yandy personally and demanded explanations and apologies, but the discussion rapidly became ugly. According to the person, there were yelling accusations and damaged sentiments on both sides. It wasn't simply the quarrel was a rupture of a relationship that meant everything to them. Fans were stunned to discover about this history as it brought levels of emotional richness to the rivalry, while Mendeecees was apparently stuck in the midst, trying frantically to make peace while feeling tormented by the rupture with those close to him. He was upset and annoyed by the escalating turmoil, which threatened to rip his family apart. Some even speculated that his absence on social media was a symptom of the emotional toll. The scenario was taking he's trying to protect his kids and keep everything together, but it's been really a close friend mentioned that the consequences from the disagreement started to touch the extended family as well as Yandy's. Siblings and close relatives were dragged into the argument, with some publicly supporting her and others urging prudence and quiet. The tension made family reunions unpleasant and stressful, with loved ones attempting to mediate, but often feeling a family member stated, "It's heartbreaking to see the division. Everyone wants peace, but the scars are still raw and emotions are running high." As the story gathered traction, the media proceeded to dive further into the investigation. Reports appear stating that Erica's background was used against her in the disagreement, and some publications alluded at ancient scandals and controversies were brought up as weapons in the conflict, reigniting old scars. Erica replied by claiming she was weary of being judged for her past and wanted to concentrate on moving ahead with this element of the tale. Some admirers saw it as a humanization of Erica, while others remained unconvinced. In an effort to gain compassion, the situation took a nut tonight. The internet erupted when Yandy Smith-Harris absolutely lost control during the live broadcast, releasing a bombshell torrent of allegations against Erica Mena. Fans were startled as Yandy boldly declared Erica is not simply a competitor, but a purposeful menace, someone who wants to break her family apart from within. The animosity between these two reality TV celebrities has been simmering for months, but this public outburst took the viewers watched with horror as Yandy's emotions boiled over, exposing profound betrayals, hidden secrets, and a web of deception that threatens to break years of devotion and friendship. The issue on everyone's mind now is what precisely Erica did to trigger such a furious response, and how will this explosive dispute affect the families involved? The tension between Yandy Smith-Harris and Erica Mena has been quietly growing, and the fallout is just starting. The whole reality TV world should keep attention for months, but nobody anticipated it to erupt in such a public and dramatic manner. What began with subtle jabs and suspicious looks during events rapidly grew into an all-out battle of words. Behind the scenes, Yandy, renowned for her cool and serene exterior, started revealing cracks as the strain built, according to sources close to the family. Yandy was coping with reports about Erica's for weeks, but she attempted to keep above the drama. However, Things took a severe turn when a private message from Erica surfaced online hinting at some nasty plans to intervene in Yandy's family life. Supporters who received the post were horrified and instantly realized something major was coming. On the day of the live incident, Yandy had scheduled a casual Q&A with her followers, expecting to connect with her followers and clear the air regarding recent suspicions. What nobody knew was that she had been holding in a tempest of emotions ready to spill. When a follower inquired about Erica Mena, Yandy's voice trembled and her eyes were red from sobbing. Yandy halted, took a big breath, and then she revealed a bombshell. Erica Mena wants to ruin my family. The remarks sent shockwaves across the discussion as viewers rushed the screen with questions, incredulity, and support for Yandy. Yandy went on to disclose a number of claimed situations in which Erica had intervened in her personal life, creating rifts with her husband Mendeecees and even her children, conceiving falsehoods, attempting to generate mistrust and instability while pretending to be pleasant on camera. She stated she had been muttering things behind my back, attempting to turn my husband against me. She won't stop until my whole family breaks apart. The sheer passion in her voice made it plain that this wasn't simply reality. Drama was highly personal and emotional for friends and family who had been watching. The lives were astonished by Yandy's honesty and sensitivity. Her mother, who had remained quiet until now, instantly stepped out on social media to support her daughter, posting a loving message. Yandy has been tough for so long, but this war has worn her down, and Erica's actions have injured her even more than just a few individuals. They've wounded our whole family. With this public display of support, put gasoline to the flames, causing followers to rally behind Yandy even more. Meanwhile, Erica Mena's camp remained mute initially, but behind the scenes, the tone was tight. People close to Erica claimed she was surprised by Yandy's. Erica felt betrayed by someone she had previously considered a friend during the lab assault. The team issued a short statement refuting the allegations and saying that Yandy was distorting the facts for sympathy and drama. These charges are utterly untrue and harmful. The statement read, Erica has always respected Yandy and her family and hopes they can resolve their issues. Privately, supporters were not persuaded, and the internet community swiftly took sides, with some blaming Erica accused of trickery and others maintaining her innocence. The tension boiled over into every on social media. Hashtags like #TeamYandy and #TeamMia trended for days. Fans were hotly disputing who was speaking the truth, and some influencers even joined the debate, speculating on the influence this conflict may have on the forthcoming season of the TV program. Rumors spread that executives were trying to control the disagreement, worried it might disrupt production, possibly inflict irreversible harm to the show's image. In the middle of the commotion, Mendeecees found himself. Individuals close to him disclosed that he was taken off guard by the claims and was attempting to stay. While working behind the scenes to maintain peace, private texts released indicated friction between him and Erica as well, implying that their relationship could not be as amicable as it looked on television. Seas is under a lot of horizon, while others said the fight was far from done, generated a roller coaster of emotions for viewers who were both fascinated and saddened by the developing story. A particularly alarming revelation occurred when an anonymous source reported that males had been surreptitiously filming talks with both Yandy and Erica in hopes of gathering proof to defend himself and his image. The disclosure provoked questions about trust and privacy inside the family, and among admirers, many questioned if acts would assist restore the relationships or merely widen the rift. Taking an emotional toll on all parties, the involvement was clear. Leaked interviews showed Yandy breaking down as she recounted feeling lonely. Betrayed by someone she once considered a sister, Erica was spotted expressing anguish about being misunderstood. Unfairly attacked by the media and public, these genuine moments struck a deep chord with followers, reminding them that behind the stunning headlines were genuine individuals dealing with grief and loss. Additionally, the children of Yandy and Mendeecees became a source of worry. Friends and relatives were allegedly concerned about the effect of the public conflict on their mental and emotional health. Attempts were made to hide them from the media frenzy, but the persistent public scrutiny made this difficult. Yandy's supporters urged for love and understanding, underlining that the children need tranquility among the tumult. As the rivalry reached unprecedented heights, social media platforms became battlegrounds for followers on both sides. Fan sites and memes and viral videos multiplied, fanning the flames and accentuating every new development in the hashtag battles. Fans are persistent, fiercely protecting their favorite and bashing other influencers and reality TV. Despite the pandemonium, analysts chimed in on a daily basis, deepening public conversation. Humanity shined through as both Yandy and Erica revealed signs of vulnerability, even if they couldn't yet find common ground. Supporters hoped for a future when the women might reconcile and move beyond their disagreements, concentrating on healing and progress. This optimism kept many involved in the novel to see how the drama would eventually develop in the conclusion. During this stormy era, speculation circulated regarding a potential joint appearance or reconciliation event. Insiders claimed that such a move would be a ratings windfall and an opportunity to put the story to an end. For both ladies to share their sides of the tale in a controlled atmosphere, fans were split, with some delighted about Yandy and Erica's quarrel had left several people doubtful about the possibility of true healing. Grew from a private quarrel to a full-scale public drama that captivated the attention of millions. The twists explore themes of friendship, betrayal, devotion, and the cost of celebrity. As it turned out, this was more than simply a quarrel between two ladies. The intricate narrative of human emotions and relationships played out on a very public platform as the drama raged from the tension between Yandy and Erica reached an all-time high. With rumors circulated that Yandy was contemplating bringing a slander case against Erica. Serious charges against people close to Yandy indicated that she felt violated not just emotionally but professionally. Feeling that Erica's assaults were intended to, this revelation further harmed her reputation and threatened her career. Layer of complication to the already heated rivalry, and Erica was not backing